Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt Croissant over at Kia of Columbia here in Missouri, getting you some information on this 2020 Genesis G70. This is the 2-liter turbo platform as well as all-wheel drive. Getting started up front, we've got projector beam headlights for your low beam, halogen high beams, and we've got some LED daytime running lights down below here. We've got an 18-inch wheel set. It's 225 on the tire width, 45 with your offset, 18 all the way around. This is not a staggered setup like some of the other models here. But we've got some nice all-season mudded snow-rated tires on there for you. Nice chrome accents on the quarter panel here. Chrome wrapping around your window trim as well as extending. Sorry, we got all the loud trucks on the business loop today. Extending onto the mirror here. We've got turn indicators on there. Chrome door handles with keyless entry on your front 2 doors for locking and unlocking. Then we've got tinted windows all the way around too. Looks to be about 20% from the previous owner of this vehicle. For the majority of features and equipment on this vehicle, we've got about 34,049 miles on here, powered by that 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo, paired up to an 8-speed automatic in uni white with black leatherette seating surfaces, and again, all-wheel drive. Any other information that you need on this vehicle, head on over to kiaofcolumbia.com or scan this QR code right here. Wrapping around here, unlike the Kia Stinger, this has your standard trunk right here. So this is a lighter version of the Kia Stinger. Same platforms though, but they definitely have their own styles and design. On the back here, we can see we've got a nice clear bumper applique right here for protecting your paint from cargo transfer. HTRAC is for the Hyundai or Genesis all-wheel drive system, 2-liter turbo. We've got your backup camera right here too. Nice gray trim on the back here near the exhaust. On the mirrors here, you do have blind spot monitors on board, just so you know. This is a sharp-looking vehicle, very fun to drive, and again, it's all-wheel drive. Awesome. That's why I love my Kia Stinger so much. You can drive it all year round. Oh, up front here on the grill, almost forgot. This little piece right here on the mesh indicates that we've got some smart cruise capability on board. All right. So, hopping inside here, we've got power locks, windows, and mirrors. All 4 windows are automatic for you. We've got some nice storage in the doors with a little bottle holder right there. Nice perforated leather interior with some white stitching on here. Driver's seat is powered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-way adjustable with the power up-down lumbar. Nice and cool in here. This very well may be ceramic tint with how light it is from the inside and how cool it is in here and how, not hard that the climate control is working right now. So on the left-hand side of the dash here, we've got dash illumination controls and then buttons for your lane keep assistance, which will keep you from veering outside the lane, blind spot monitoring, trunk release, and fuel door release. Steering wheel is going to be leather wrapped for you on this model. And if we need to adjust this, as it is kind of sticking a little far out, we can telescope this in, and this also tilts up and down for us as well. Mounted on the steering wheel on the left-hand side is going to be for all of your entertainment and convenience features. So we've got voice recognition. You can cycle through your audio sources here, volume control and muting, tracks and presets, as well as Bluetooth capability right here. On the right-hand side will be driving and information tools. So this section right here, the page button with the dial that you can also press. These are treaded so you know that they're pressable. It's pretty much like that in all Kia Hyundai Genesis vehicles. It's nice and uniform. So this is going to control your drive display. And we can see we've got a plethora of information here. So starting at the top, we can check out our average fuel economy. This is accounting for the vehicle sitting here and idling as well. And because It's really only gotten street test drives. You see it just dropped there from 15.4 to 15.3. The fuel economy will drastically increase once you get on the highway with this 2-liter turbo here. You can see your accumulation information. So based off of the last 9,200 miles almost, this has averaged 27 miles per gallon, so much higher. Current drive info, your digital speedometer, and your different drive modes. So something you'll find in this vehicle, you can switch through different drive modes here. So we've got Smart, Eco, Comfort, Sport, and a Custom mode. And I'm just adjusting this dial right here that's spring-loaded. Smart mode will switch through these 3 driving modes for you automatically, and we can see some color changes on this display here. Based on your pedal usage, it'll keep you in Eco most of the time, but as you put your foot down a little more, it'll go to Comfort, and if it knows you really want to get on it, it'll change it into Sport, which is going to change engine tuning, as well as all-wheel drive features, as well as steering response and ratio. Custom mode will allow you to go into the settings here to adjust what you want out of that. So if we go to Setup, Vehicle, and I don't want to do that, thank you. Custom drive mode. So we can put the powertrain on Sport, Comfort, or Eco, the steering between Comfort and Sport, and the all-wheel drive as well. So once you get some time with this Genesis, you can really get it dialed in to exactly how you want to drive it if there are certain things from each individual driving mode that you like. So I like to keep my my Kias in Smart mode to maximize fuel economy as well as power output for exactly when I need it. And this little bar right here will show you what your pedal usage actually is. Okay, so moving on to our next screen, we've got onboard tire pressure information, your driver attention warning system, which is currently off, and I'll show you how to engage that. This will pay attention to how you're driving, how you're accelerating, braking. Are you activating the lane keep assistance a lot? You know, is it having to notify you a bunch? And then this system will start beeping at you to say, hey, wake up, pull over, you know, pay attention, you know, to keep you safe, you know, because road hypnosis is a real thing, especially if you're just driving for a really long time, whether it's daytime or nighttime. You can really zonk out, and that puts you in a bad place as well as any passengers that you might have with you. Lane keep assistance will also be available right here if we have the cruise on. This will also give you your digital cruise readout and show you when the vehicle in front of you is registered as well. Okay, and then we have our settings. We can go into our driver assistances where you can change the Smart Cruise Control reaction time. Driver attention warning, we are going to turn that on. Lane safety, we have active lane keep assistance, so this will help with your steering. You can also just have it as a warning. You have forward collision avoidance as well, so automatic emergency braking there. The warning, rear cross traffic collision avoidance as well, so if you have your backup camera on, your blind spot monitors will be looking for cross traffic behind you. It can automatically pump the brakes to keep you safe there. Blind spot collision warning as well. We're going to turn all this stuff on to make sure you're as safe as possible. This also comes with your smart trunk, so I'll do a demo for that for you. One touch turn signal, you can change how many times that flashes. Welcome sound, we'll turn that on, which will play when we get out as well. Tons of other cool settings in here. But besides that, you can also see your drive selection, ambient temperature, any safety features that are active. This will turn green once it's engaged, and your odometer here too. So beyond that, we just have our cruise control. We've already turned that on where you can set, resume, cancel, and then choose 4 different following distances for the G70 to maintain for you on the highway. I use the shortest one in day-to-day beautiful weather like this, but as it gets crappier out or the faster you're going, you can increase that buffer zone to keep you safe, but also maybe prevent from any possible rock chipping, anything like that that can happen on the highway. Left-hand wand will control blinkers, brights, and headlights. They are automatic for you. You have automatic high beams on this vehicle, and all I did was flick that forward. So this will turn your high beams on and off at nighttime for you automatically. Right-hand wand will control your front wipers with their sprayers there. And let's not forget about these paddle shifters we've probably been taking a peek at here for more control over the 8-speed automatic on board here. Looking up for a second, we've got our handy-dandy visors, which are mirrored and LED lit. You've got a nice little ticket holder here. These also swing out telescope to the full length of the door for you too. Up here, we've got some nice LED lighting. We can light the whole cabin or individual lighting here. We've got the door light on for when we open the doors. Nice little sunglass holder with felt lining. Then we have an auto-dimming rear view mirror right here as well with your HomeLink garage controls. And then this vehicle also has connected access to your phone. Sorry we can't get some focusing going there. Hey, there we go. So I am not quite sure exactly what Genesis calls their connected services, but basically you just download an app on your phone, pay for the service, and then you can remote start this vehicle from your phone, set the temperature, make sure the doors are locked, and tons of other great features too. I have Kia Access for both of my Kias, and I use that all the time. Moving down to the entertainment center here, here's your home screen, which is a combination menu. You've got media info over here, and then if you have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto connected via USB, you can have that over here. Opening all menus, you get access to your phone. Apparently it's just called Genesis Connected Services. Plain and easy, right? Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, traffic, weather, and travel information. A quick guide for your Genesis. Voice commands, your radio, music, the auxiliary port, climate controls, other settings, as well as your voice memos that you can control as well. You can actually record those on here, which is pretty cool. Down here, we've got our vents, start button, analog controls for everything I've mentioned, as well as a favorite button that you can set your preferred application to. And then down here, we have our dual climate automatic temperature control system. So you just set your temperature, let the Genesis take care of the rest. You also have 3-step heated seats up here as well. And down below, we've got a nice storage area that is concealable. Nice little phone holder spot, 12-volt outlet, auxiliary port, and USB. Then we've got this shift-by-wire system right here. So we've got our park button right here, reverse, and drive right here. Or we can just put that back in a neutral with a little just nudge right there. Checking out our backup camera while in reverse, we've got clear view of the bumper, horizontal lines for distance judgment, and the left and right hand lines represent the sides of this G70. So if we wanted to start cutting into one of these parking spots over here, the yellow box is showing you where you're pathing to. The blue box is showing you where the back of the vehicle is currently at. So if something starts to get close to either of those two lines, make sure you check your handy dandy mirrors to make sure you're not impacting with anything. But that's how that technology works. We've gone over our drive modes already. You can turn the start-stop technology on or off here. Auto hold is a feature that's tied into the electric parking brake. So we can turn this on. We can see auto hold in the bottom right there. Now if I put the vehicle in drive, we can see that text is now green, and I can actually remove my foot from the brake here and relax. Whenever you're at a full stop, you can just relax your leg and your foot because it's connected to the leg, connected to the hip, connected to the spine. So just a nice little passive fatigue reducer to increase your comfort while you're driving your Genesis. Electric parking brake here, a couple cup holders with some pressure tongs for smaller items. Here's a peek at the key fob here. So typically with some older model Kias, the only way to remote start it is actually doing it with the connected services. So that may be available on there. And sorry, we're having some focusing issues there. We got a lot of light coming in right here. Center console, another USB port for charging only. A little bit of storage. Lockable glove box. Ooh, with your owner's manuals inside. Nice. They give you a whole little box. I like that. I like that stuff. Ooh, they give you. Ooh, man. There's some nice manuals. This is all felt lined too, to keep your sensitive items inside. All right, that's it for the front seating area. We're gonna go ahead and shut this off. We've got our smart trunk on. Oh yeah, thanks for driving with me. Each little vehicle model, whether it's Kia, Hyundai, or Genesis, has their own little jingle, and then from there, I advise you to make up your own lyrics like I do. All right, checking out the rear seating area. We've got hardback seats with leg indentions to maximize the space. These cargo nets, rear ventilation, as well as a rear USB port. Got this flashy armrest with a couple of bottle holders here. Seating for 3 overall though. And we've got our latch system back here for the kiddos. Nice little sporty sedan, sorry. Excuse me there. Then we've got lighting hooks and handles up above for you too. All right, so smart trunk. Locking the vehicle. Walking away. Keys in my pocket. So we're gonna walk away, trick the proximity real quick here. We'll show you how smart trunk works. So I think we've been away for long enough. Keep an eye on this left tail light here as I stand close enough. Smart trunk, baby. So that's gonna just beep and flash 4 times for you to give it enough time to know that, hey, you are standing here, you are intending to open the trunk. So I have this same feature on both of my Kias, and if I'm in the garage, it gives me enough time to just walk at a normal pace by the vehicle without fully triggering the system. But here's your trunk for you. You can see this one comes with the cargo net. So this can actually go out this way if you want to. You can also go straight up and down as well, but you can use this to tie things down, keep them from rolling around back here. Rear seats fold down in a 60-40 split for you. And then lifting up right here, you do have a spare tire. It's gonna be a donut with your roadside tools available for you. Appears we've got a ground connection back here as well. So this is also most likely where the battery is located, but I cannot see. Oh, yep, I see a little battery peeking under there. You can't, but I can. So battery's in the rear here, just in case. You've got a manual fuel door release over here as well. Nice little handle right here so you don't have to touch your paint. Just give it a nice, oh, come on, baby. Give it a nice up. Nice little swing. There we go. Had to put some muscle into it. But as you can tell, I'm a big fan of these vehicles. I've spent a little more time on this one than I normally do, so congratulations. Passenger seat adjustability, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ways of adjustment for that front passenger there. And that's gonna wrap it up, folks. Thanks again for all of your time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and share this video with your friends and family. Leave a comment if you have any compliments, questions, corrections, or any helpful information you know about the 2020 Genesis G70 on the 2-liter platform. Most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you can stay up to date with all of the vehicles we're uploading to this channel for your informational and shopping needs. This Genesis G70 is for sale, and most likely you just didn't know what it was. But any other information that you do need, such as the Carfax, pricing information, your trade value, or getting in contact with our team to help you with all of your vehicle needs, head on over to KiaofColumbia.com. This is Matt Croissant over here at Kia of Columbia here in Missouri, and we hope you're having a wonderful day.